Let's repeat now the moulage for the skirt, but this time we have only one piece, only one rectangle. Yeah, so first of all we need the width and the length of our rectangle. Yeah, the length we know is the length of the skirt, 50, 60, 70 centimeters. Yeah, 40. I will keep it. I already cut a rectangle from a bigger piece. So to find the length, I'll put it here on the center front, just extend it over the waist with 1, 2 or 2 fingers. Yeah, think about, let it down perpendicular on the floor and take the length. Yeah, for example, in my case it's about 70. I don't even need to measure it. Yeah, so I got to 30. Yeah, it's almost 70 centimeters. Yeah, 65. Okay, I'll let it like this. Yeah, you can cut it if you want 50 centimeters, just measure and cut at 15, at 50. Yeah, so let the length of the skirt 50 or how long you want. From this point, yeah, I'll go on the hip area to find the width. Now we're talking about the width and like this about the length. Yeah, so once we go on the horizontal lines, we talk about the width, because this is how we construct the patterns. Yeah, blocks for our body. Okay, so the width, it's from the center front on the hip area, but again we just go over the center front to have 1-2 centimeters seam allowance and cover, yeah, all the hip until the center back. We don't stop on the side. Yeah, I will stop on the center back, but again with a little bit seam allowance, not exactly on the center back. Yeah, okay, and we take a marker, mark here the center back, and then cut with 2-3 centimeters. Yeah, let's take the scissors and to snip it here and just eliminate the rest of the canvas. Yeah, the muslin or calico, what you have there. Okay, so this is our rectangle. Yeah, with the length and the width for my skirt. I don't stay now to put the lines, the main lines as we did before, because I want to go even faster. I'm thinking on a customer. Yeah, think about to move faster and faster. Yeah, that's why it's important to practice many times. So I'll put it here, but I do not stop on the center front, up with 2-3 centimeters. I will fix with one pin here, one pin here, one pin here. Yeah, after you fix the center front, inside, don't go outside, inside, and don't pin on the tape. Yeah, because it's sticky, so it will be difficult for you to pin it. It's thick there. Okay, so now I follow the grain line to go perpendicular on the floor. Yeah, I touch the hip area, I pin into the center. Yeah, and now one more here on the hem. Let's check to be perpendicular on the floor. Yeah, or this grain line to be parallel with the center front. Good. Like this. Yeah, after I fixed the center front, I just go on the hip line. Yeah, so I try to keep, imagine it's a cylinder that enters your body inside. Yeah, so here from the center front, pay attention to have the pin. Where is it? Here. Yeah, okay, so just go out with the ease. Yeah, we don't need ease here. Of course, we can keep it half a centimeter if you want, because half from here, half from here, it will be about 1 centimeter all around, so it's enough as ease for your body. Okay, but once we start creating the moulage, yeah, you can do like this. After that, if you feel you need ease, you let like this a little bit, 5 millimeters, and just a little bit of ease. Good. Now, again, we just take out. We pay attention to have it like a cylinder. We don't move it down, yeah, or up. We don't change the shape. We keep it perpendicular. I can see the cross line. Yeah, I can see the cross line parallel with the hip line. Yeah, and I just go until the center back, and I pin here inside. Yeah. Okay. After hip, I add it also on the side because I don't want to go up or down. I want to fix the pin into the side, don't touch the tape. Yeah, good. After that, just push it up, yeah, up and down. Yeah, down anyway, it stays perpendicular, but here we need to go like this and pin here. As you can see, we can go even faster with only one single rectangle. Yeah? Okay. Here we can have one dart on the back, one dart on the side, because instead of the side seam, we have the dart. Yeah. Okay, one dart here on the front. So what should we do now? Before we close the dart, we need to mark the waist and then to snip in order to open the seam allowance from the waist. So I'll take the marker. I'll just check, yeah, where is my marking. I mark also the center front, yeah, also the hip line, yeah, and then until the, yeah, this goes straight. Okay, I just put here the marking. And the hip line, yeah? After that, go straight. Should go straight. Okay. Now I know where is the waist. I take the scissors and cut until the waist, yeah? Because I want to open it once I close the 3 darts, yeah? Because we have 3 darts. One front, one back, one side. And don't cut more, yeah, than the waist. Now, to create a balance, first you can push on the side, yeah. To put it like this, you can have a tape. Yeah, you don't need to pin right now because you need to take it out of the tape. And you have room here, so we are going to close it into a dart, but not all, because I need to create a little bit of balance. I need the dart into the front part, I need the dart into the side, I need the dart into the back. So let's take as a dart maybe like this, yeah. I just push, I close it, yeah? I pay attention on the vanishing point, exactly sharp corner, yeah. Otherwise, if I keep it like a pleat, once I cut it, it will be like this. Yeah, if it's not sharp, yeah, and if it's pleat, yeah, once I go and cut it, see, it won't be like sharp. It will have this shape, rectangle shape. That's why it's important, once you close the vanishing point, yeah, control it, stop here, but to be like a sharp corner. Yeah, it's important. So if I close, I still have space, yeah, to close, to put it into the side. We are going to tape it full. And with this pattern, with this moulage, we can do the same as we did before, yeah, to put it, we can, yeah, to put it on the desk, to cut the darts, to open, to have it flat, and so on. You have the second option, to take the previous block, to cut another muslin, to sew the side and the darts, and to start the technique. Yeah, but because I got used working with moulage and I want to go faster, I don't want to stay to stitch right now. You are going to see how to sew the darts when we have the final project, yeah, the final one. So now I just play more with tape. Yeah, I create quickly a moulage and I start transformations. Yeah, I start with creative, because from this moulage, depending on you, if you're taking the same steps, go like me. If you want to use the previous moulage, cut another fabric, let the seam allowance, yeah, you already have the seam allowances from the block, from paper, but if you don't have it, just add the seam allowance on another fabric, stitch the darts, yeah, or just tape them as I'm doing and put it here. But again, I found it even faster to create quickly a moulage like this, and then to play with the style line in order to have the first transformation. Yeah, okay, so now we have it. I close it. Yeah, good. I have the vanishing point, which is a sharp corner, and then I turn back to the front part. I will close here. I make, yeah, a dart like this. Okay, I just control it somewhere here. I don't go lower, yeah, below the hip. We never go below the hip. That means you have too much ease, and your dart should be 3, 4, 5 centimeters, yeah, above the hip line. Okay, so I will stop with my vanishing point here. Yeah, okay, I will close the dart. Now it doesn't matter how you close, through the front, the back. Okay, it's a small dart here, but it's okay. I'll let more, yeah, for the side. I'll have more room for the side. Okay. Good. And now I can take this out, the tape for the side, and the room from here, I will close it. Yeah, okay. And here I follow the marking, yeah, the marking from my from here, and I just close. As you can see, I have a little bit of ease, but this I can push it through this dart, this I can push it through this dart, yeah, because I don't want to do like this to get a corner to the side. I let it a little bit more natural, yeah. I feel the fabric, I close it without making, I'm trying to put all the room, all the ease inside, but if it's not working, yeah, if it goes more than like tensioned, I don't want to have the fabric tensioned, yeah, I can let a little bit of ease and I push it through the front dart. Here again I'll control, I don't go with the dart below, yeah, the hip line. So I got a point somewhere here, yeah, so as you can see I don't measure, I let the dart stop wherever it wants to stop, yeah. And this way, and also here. Good. After that we check, yeah, I can have a small dart here if you want, but better not to play with more darts. I will open this and I push the rest of it, yeah, inside. Okay. And so into the side. I think I'll put even more here. Yeah, I'll take a little bit more to be more fitted on the body. Yeah. Okay. I can take this out. Yeah. To have the nice shape on the body. Good. Now we take the marker, we mark, also here, also here. What should we do now? We have some style line, yes,